Good morning, pile of rubble. We're going to go and cut silage today. Well, it's already cut. We're going to go and bale it, wrap it, cart it back to this yard. It's in a greening zone, so after the 15th of July, I can't remember how it's on or after, you can cut it. Excuse me. No. Thank you very much. The usual start to the day at the moment. Getting a lot of bother with flies at the moment. See the flies round about the cattle. They're not happy. They're not happy. And our Bowser pump has given up the ghost, so we've got a Lenda one. Happy days. Basically, long story short, the diesel tank that was at this yard, we had to get rid of it, it's gone. We were using the Bowser for a bit, but the pump's pretty fried on it. We need to fill up the combine as well. So this is doing the job for now. We borrowed it off of G&A. That'll be it full then. G&A contractors. Never used them before, but we used them for the septic line here. They came and jetted it just a month ago maybe. And then since then, we needed silage cut. Our usual guy was busy when we needed him. We tried him out. Anyway, G&A, they rocked up basically same day. And then we just borrowed that fuel pump off of them. Thank you very much. Very handy in a pinch. We're sorted out by the weekend. We'll get the pump back to them. Fueled up, ready to shift some silage. Combine also needs fueled up for, well, when we get back to the combine. Hopefully this afternoon we'll have all the silage sorted out and we can get back combining. Oh, you never like to see a sunny day and the combine not moving. It's brutal. Right, we'll get this trailer off so we can get a flatbed on here. Dad and Dunk are just heading away out to the silage field, which is right over there. I'll just get this trailer off, put a flatbed on and head out as well. Grabs on. This is our current silage heap, what do you call it? Stack? Heap? Pile? Whatever you call it. Anyway, I'm just going to dump this forklift here. My trailer's back up at the yard there, so cart the bales all back to here. I don't know if the wrapper's coming today or not. Hopefully, we'll just get the bales shifted, get that out the road, then we can ignore it. The wrapper man can deal with all that and we'll get back to combining. Pea viners on the move. 3 of them. This is why we cut the path, to get to this gateway. Righty-ho. Kev's currently having bother with the baler. He's still moving, but it's not right. I think it's telling him fine when the bale is 70% complete, but it won't inform him or won't pick up a message or a noise saying it's 100% complete, so he's kind of guessing right now. We also didn't figure out the net wrap situation from last year. Basically, we had issues with net wrap tearing and not binding right, and we thought it was the net wrap. We had a fiddle with it before we got going. A couple of days ago we had a fiddle with it, so I'm not really sure if that's working properly yet, but they're a bit soft around the edges. Because it's a greening zone, no fertiliser, and it's not cut till the 15th of July. So yeah, it's not a big bulky crop anyway. It's just a wee bit we take every year and it does us fine. We might, once we're up to 100, 120 cows, we'll probably need to do a wee bit more because we put cows onto silage basically a month before calving. Ammonia straw before that, but yeah, a month before and through calving then go on silage, and we get enough from here. Just not playing ball. So obviously we can obviously make bales, but they're not great in terms of how firm they should be, and they're not all the same. And we're going to make up a load. They're just about enough made to make a load, and then we're going to abandon ship because this is just a shambles. Waste of time. Dad's managed to get hold of the neighbour. He can come out at 1 o'clock with his baler. He does a lot more silage, and well, he's done his silage and his baler's working. So he's going to be able to come out. The seller's guy hopefully will be able to come and sort our baler at some point today soon. Me and Dunk are going to head up with these tractors. Leave Kev with the Fendt. He's going to slowly work away. I'm just going to go combining because at least we're productive there. Another breakdown. Flipping heck. At least we've got something else productive to go to. I mean, ideally we'd get all this built today, and hopefully we will once the neighbour pops up and helps us. Thank you very much, Andrew. There's the odd nice looking bale. That one's not looking too bonny. First one to roll out. Lovely jubbly. I'm glad this field's got a wee slope to it. Nothing like a silage bale to roll out to warm you up in the... Well, it's hardly even morning now, it's almost 20 to 11. We've made 15 bales. Dunks off to get the combine fired up. Kev's left the field because it's a total waste of time. Dad's just going to finish off loading me and then we're abandoning. The bale grabber welded up's working though, on the bonus side. The thing I said that isn't very good for silage bales to be used on because it breaks it. And would you look at that? We're lifting silage bales with it. And just like that, we are done. Right, let's go combine. I've ferried Kev out, so he's going to take that tractor. He's just going to leave the trailer in the field. To get all the machines back out this field that we just put into this field, we had to shift a forklift from yard 1 to yard 3. We had to shift forklift from yard 2 out to the silage bit. Got the baler yoked up, baler out, 3 tractors, 3 trailers. Right, there's a man with a van who will hopefully fix the baler. Fingers crossed. We're off to the races. Is it lunchtime yet? 16 minutes. God damn it! Jesus. What is it? Bad things come in threes. I've had 3 bad things so far, so hopefully that's it. What a piece of kit that is. Belter. Kev's landing strip for the birds. It's finally disappearing. I think there's some consistency coming now. Oh, bale doesn't want to fall out though. We've got a baler arrived that actually works. Happy days. Some of you might say that's a proper baler. Hopefully that'll turn into a lot of bales. Right, quickly nip back, the combine will be waiting for me. It's a bit of a trek up to this field. The wet pile's slowly growing. It kind of runs all the way down there. Just the pit empties from there first so we can tip into there as we go. Dryer stage, it's drying right now. What are we at? It's just started a new batch. 22 of 37 degrees. So the moisture levels we're playing with compared to yesterday are slightly less. So we're not having to take it, we were taking up to 40 degrees yesterday, but now we're just taking it to 37. Hot air, so that's the air that's coming out the burners. It's currently set at 90 degrees, which is fine, you can do that, but there's potential to kill the germination at 90 degrees, which is fine because it's feed barley. But when we're drying seed, we're drying at 60 degrees, sometimes 55, thereabouts. Don't go up to 90 because you nail the germination and then you sell it as seed and then none of it grows. You wouldn't get it away as seed because they test it before they pick it up, and the test would come back as no germination. Out. It's like dogs. We've got a wrapper man arrived with a forklift. Dad's gone to, now Kev's back, he's carting grain. Dad's been shifting bales up to here, and then the wrapper man, I presume he's disappearing again to go get his actual wrapper. His forklift's here. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I've not been filming for a few hours now, but it's about 6 o'clock. We're making good progress. I need to nip over and see how many silage bales have been made. I'll chuck the drone up, see how far away that's from being finished. Combining. Will we get this field finished tonight? Probably not. Nah, I've been doing well, but new farmer in action. Well, not new, but a rare farmer. My brother. We're short-staffed. He's usually Ferg works in the farm shop. You'll have seen him a wee bit. He kind of runs the farm shop. And on the rare occasion we're stuck for people, he gets a phone call. finds a way out to catch some bales with Dad. Here comes a load of silage. Hopefully they managed to kind of get enough to keep the wrapper man happy tonight, or enough bales for him tonight and maybe a few in the morning. I just did a live video back at the yard, so I've just about made it back for Dunk. You can see his tank's full, that's for damn sure. He's waiting on me. He's still moving though, he's still moving. Quick, 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 quick. Down the gears, down the gears, down the gears. And we're off. Oh, hanging about there. Right, turn my beacons off. Turn my lights off. Nailed it. Voila. It's about 7:15 just now. Rain's due at 9 o'clock. From that direction. Fingers crossed. It goes away over those hills and just leaves this field alone. That's the baler man away. Russell, and thank you Andrew for letting him come out. Anyway, he's managed to get all the silage done. Amazing. And he's going to nip and do the end rig of a barley field down there that we cut a couple of days ago. Because it's going to rain soon, so he's going to do that for us as well. Perfect. Especially the end rig, it's all been ran on. If we get a bit of rain, it'll take so long to dry out. Just gets us out of a pinch. Thank you very much. There's a decent amount of straw that's come off of this. This straw is definitely not ready to go. Bit of dampness there. No Brit on this, it's kind of mushy. We rarely bale straight behind the combine anyway. Let's do a manual moisture sample. There's a wee bit in there. Give it a crack. Break a tooth. Ooh, 15. Ooh, right. 15 or so. Calibrated. Hold on, let's complete the look. Hey Doug. She's got massive lugs. Look at the size of them. There you go. That's the wrappers arrived. Happy days. And we will get these bales wrapped eventually. Rapid pit stop for, I'll just put 100 litres in, keep me going. It's going to rain, it's going to be wet in the morning so I can deal with diesel in the morning. I'm on nothing. That'll do. We ran out of diesel actually. It just got delivered today, mid-afternoon, so that's why I didn't start with a full tank this morning. 25-2. Here comes the rain. Ah, the rain. Feb's getting the last load. I'm just going to sort out this, start moving some grain down to the bottom shed to clear some space. We're at 9 o'clock now, so we got a decent bit. We got started at 11 till 9, covered a bit of ground. We've got a slight pile to work through here. This is all to be shifted down. The shed down in there, the grain store. 90 tonne? Maybe it's 6 batches. 110 tonne, 108 tonne, something like that. Anyway, we'll shift a few buckets down in here. Pure radio on the tunes. Can't beat it. Name the tune. Or name the artist. They keep delivering. Once you get beyond 9-10 o'clock, it's the tunes that keep you going. 100%. A good radio station worth its weight in gold. That's 3 on the trot. Bangers. Seven and a half metres of steel and a bit of wood on the end. Oh, here's the rain, proper rain now. It's actually ridiculous, this thing. Once you put the boom out, it's just like, it's definitely overcompensating anyway. The end of the grain pusher's halfway in the shed and the whole of the forklift is outside the shed and I've not even put the boom out yet. What a weapon of a thing. Another one. I don't have a Scooby what you'd have to pay for a grain pusher. So that's 7.5 metres, built it last year. I think the big bits of steel, so there's 4 big chunks of steel, 7.5 metre, 10 by 10 box with a 5 or 6 mil wall, can't quite remember. Anyway, they were like £200 each. We'll call that £1,000 for that steel. The rest of the steel I had kicking about, but in value it's probably like 200, call it 250. 1250, a couple of scrap bits of scaffold board in the end. Headstock I just made out of bits of steel that was kicking about, another wee bit, another 100 quid in steel. And then just time and welding. So like, what's that, 1400 quid in materials. It's not painted, yes, and my times. Righty-ho, job done. There's enough shifted that that tractor won't get buried through the night in barley. Good night, see you in the morning.